Hello everyone. It should now work. There was still an issue with my sound, but it should work now. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the stream. We are back in Aquaria Land, and today I want to focus on continuing on our build for this little water coaster. Feel free to say hello in the chat and tell me, where are you watching from? So I think the first thing I want to do is to duplicate this thing here and make sure that we get a proper building structure. Yes, perfect. So I think we need to go until here. And then let's take this one. Ta-da. Ta-da. Perfect. So this is basically, what shall I say? I'm thinking about changing a lot here because we talked about in the last stream that this could be quite long for an all indoor kind of thing. So I'm wondering how I could make this a little more compact. And I think we need to change the overall layout. So I would say let's start here with the deletion of those. Yeah. I think this is too long. Too long. Back there. Okay, so we are starting indoors in this little lake. Or could this already be outdoor? Maybe we are going... Yeah. Okay, let's say this is all outdoor. And we are getting into the big hall here. Then I would say one. Okay, this is already long enough. So I think we can already go like this. Perfect. And this is just the first. Or wait, what if? I need to properly think that out. Maybe we are going down here. I just realized that the game is so much sharper if I turn on 4K, which is kind of obvious, but I haven't thought about it before. And now the game looks so much better. So this would be... And then we are going down 30. into this direction. What if I then... Okay, so we need to get this thing properly. Oh, I'm really, really not sure, but I think I already like this a lot more because it's staying inside this, yeah, kind of small footprint of a building, because this is basically what I planned to have. So I think maybe... What if we go for... Let's go into this direction. 25 degrees. 0. And then... Yeah, this is too steep. But how... I completely forgot how I would build those things. Ah, like this. Perfect. That is perfect. And then we need this kind of splash. Yeah, I think I like this a lot more, to be honest. Hi, Adrian. Hi, Anna. Thanks for typing into the chat. I am just taking a look why I cannot see the chat here. Sorry, my camera is moving. Ooh, I need to be careful to not show too much in the background. Could you, like... Okay, I'm still not sure if the chat works, but we will find out in a second. So now I am wondering, this should already be enough. Maybe even one shorter. That's what I wanted to say. And then let's go for 6 meter. And no, let's do it a lot tighter. Okay, let me double check what's the issue with the chat. No. I cannot see your messages in my OBS, but I will figure that out. Just give me a quick... Yes. Oh no. Just a moment. The technical issues are there. It's loading. So I fixed it somewhat. Is there a thunderstorm at your place? It's still freaking hot in here. I have my, like my blow, vent, air blowing thingy. The natural BJ behind me. That's actually also the reason why I didn't stream the last couple of weeks, because it was simply too hot outside. And then I think this will just be going outside. Belt chain lift. Yeah, just this short one. And then we are immediately going down. Okay. Welcome back. Okay, now it's getting tricky. I'm happy with that layout, but now I'm wondering... Oh, I got an idea. Maybe we are already getting out of the canal here. And then starting with a nice curve. Why is it again 0? So how was your day, Anna, Adrian? How was work? How bad did Rudy behave? Yes, that's the fun part of... Then we are going... Okay, we need to adjust the terrain. Slowly, but steady. Oh yeah, Adrian got some compliments today. Five weeks? Anna, you got 5 weeks of holiday? Or what the hell? Maybe. Very long curve. I think it should be a little more compact. Let's go for 6. Okay, that's a very long time. What are you doing? 5 weeks? We don't care about Rudy. Just to make sure for people who are watching, possibly, we are not talking about Rudy, the YouTube creator. We are talking about a private person here. Just to make sure that nobody gets this wrong. This is still too long. The boss who should not be named. Yes, it's the end boss of any game. Maybe we are just going for like 15 and 15. And then we are getting there. This. And this. And then we are... Nope. That's still too... Still too shabby. So what if... Delete. So, and now It sounds like you had the better arguments, so couldn't say much, I guess. Okay, so this is our Splish Splash. Can we now... Possibly. Are there any boats on the way? Yeah, they are. Sorry, I'm bad in replying. And now we need to really... Like 60? No, but 45 degree. Let's make a really steep... And then we are going down 0. I was going to actually try to find an argument with us. Like if it's the right word, she was like... Yeah. What a pity for him. No, actually, I don't like it. That's too long. That's far too long. Okay, I have no clue what's happening here. The chat says it's disconnected again. I hope it works now. So maybe let's see if this works out. And now we are getting into the block breaks. Maybe that's the better part. Going for some block breaks. 6 meter. Yep. Yep. And then directly into the lift hill. Because we then keep the regular. So now, Adrian, what was the trick? So now I assume this needs to be deleted. 1 meter longer, less deeper. Yes. I want it longer and deeper. As deeper. Nope. Come on. Girl, why? Because it's a height difference. Sorry. I didn't end up saying it, so all good. Okay, wait. Deeper, as deeper. Ending here, not deep enough. And 1 meter longer. Too deep. Okay, this should be it. And then we... Perfect. Girls, we did it! Okay. So basically the only thing we now need to adjust is, first of all, we need to make sure that this is all super smooth. Then I want to make sure that this is actually deep enough. Steepy deepy. And then we are going backwards because we love to smooth things. Why are you laughing, guys? What's so funny? Did I say anything? Did I say anything? And backwards. Forth and back. Forth and back. We could make a song out of it. Yes, I know I could just... Okay, so then let's hit smooth. Smooth to the groove. Let's say no to whatever's there. I never say anything. I'm always quiet as a little quiet mouse. So what's happening here? So many reactions. What's going on, girls? So we now need to make sure that this is all super smooth because we don't want to hurt our guests. Coaster J, hello. You must be preparing your TikTok live stream. Bad German. Hashtag bad German. Yes, my German is really bad. My German is really bad. I'm actually not a German, so I'm from Austria, so you cannot complain. Hi. Hi, Bake Play. Welcome. Jay, I wouldn't be able to speak German at all if I wouldn't have you, and you would teach me how to talk in German, British German. So now we need to fix this terrain. No, yours is good. I haven't been on a plane flight with you, but I'm sure your German is perfect. When is your next trip to Frankfurt? I need to get some Frankfurter sausage with you. Oh gosh. No, that's too deep. What the hell am I doing? Saturday? Oh shit. Let me think about what's my plan on Saturday. Oh, I need to go to a birthday party. What a pity. I would have loved to share. No, I don't continue this now. This gets weird. Focus on the coaster. Yeah, focus on the terrain. Focus on the coaster. Not the sausages. Yeah, I'm a lot more happy with this whole layout. I think we need to get rid of this tree because it actually... And this whole thing here needs to be moved as well. Let's take all of this. Why actually didn't I make a scenery group out of it? Okay, it's a lot more. There, it looks really good. Thanks for that. I'm mostly happy with it. I just need to make sure that... Okay, what? Somehow my brain is really dead today, but that's why I'm doing crazy stuff and talking crazy stuff, mostly. So I think we want this to be there and going up there. It's really hard because I have lots of things behind this whole poster layout that I want to hide because it's part of my upcoming videos in this park series, and I'm afraid to spoil too much. That's why I need to be carefully moving my camera. This is a... It's not a fig tree. It's another tree. The fig trees are here. Okay. So the basic idea is now this should be indoors, and I think the exit of it will be here. Okay, so we need to have this. And then split from building and let's get ready to. Jay, how long are you staying in Frankfurt? Maybe, like, does it need? No, it could already be one step lower. Oh, this radial menu, I absolutely don't get it. I think it jumped over from consoles, but I think I'm too stupid to use it properly. Okay, and then I think we can continue with this one. The Frankenfurter. Sorry, work made me go crazy today. Make it a separate building. It's easier. We started planning our next Orlando trip this week. We kind of say to ourselves that we keep it like spontaneously and decide, but I think it's already this the decision has been made that we are going next year again. But maybe we can still behave like we haven't made a decision and lie to ourselves. I think that's fine. So, and then here we need one more. Whoops. Is this possible here? Okay. Then we need one more, and then we are, oops, I think 3 times. Perfect. Focus on the coaster. Sorry, I'm just reading your message again. Okay, perfect. I think this is too high because it would crash the coaster. So we are going down a little. Perfect. That is perfect. Okay, so we have a dark ride part here. And then this coaster layout going into the first splash zone, which is outdoor. I'm wondering, I think we should get up the terrain a little bit. Perfect. Fire, fire. So guys, let's make it bigger. The bigger, the better. That's what she said. So Hey guys. This already. Maybe the terrain should be even a little higher. Higher. Yes. And then take this. I always want to sing along with the music of Planet Coaster. Just too cozy. Our little kitty cat is laying there like a little snake. No, not a snake, snail. We always call her Snaily. I don't know if that makes sense in English, but just because she behaves like a snail. Okay, why this? Why this? Why that? And then we want to do... Let's go from top to bottom. Make it a tight hole. Well done. And one more. And a half more. And then the question is, do they meet up again? Yeah, not fully. Maybe with 1 meter? Still not really. Hit. Shitty, shitty. Okay, she's making some noises. I think we can still cover that up somehow. Maybe with another... Yeah, let's go for this. Then it's at least enclosed. And we can think of a solution later. So, the next part is... we need some concrete pieces. I'm so happy that they are finally recolorable because I want a dark, like a really, really dark floor. So, and there we go. We need... this is too high. I think this should be fine. Come on, girl. Is okay? Yes, I think so. Duplicate. Duplicate. It's duplicate. It's duplicate. Duplicate. I have no clue. I need an English teacher. In the best case, he's handsome, then I learn faster. So, and then I would say we just need some concrete. Like, why? Concrete walls. Hey, what the heck is going on? Can summer be over soon? I really don't want this anymore. I'm so tired of this heat. Why are you doing this to me? What's your freaking problem? And And then I think if we go for the station pieces and put them up here, this should work out perfectly. Okay, let's take a look again. Is it too close? Nope, I don't think so. Perfect. Then we can close it down with this part. Hey Bonsai Games, welcome to the stream. Okay, perfect. So we now have our room for... Oh, this already... This can even... How are you doing? Okay, perfect. So this will be our indoor part. Oh, that's nice. Then welcome. I'm happy that you're here. I hope you enjoyed my stuff. I actually completely forgot my second anniversary, which was like 2 weeks ago. Whoopsie. I think I was too busy with being lazy. My day's going good, thanks. I'm happy that work is done and I'm able to play video games. How is yours? Okay, this could be... Like, is it plaster? Not sure. Yeah, it should be plaster. The plaster pieces. My headphones hurt. So here we go. And then we got this last one. Perfect. So the cutout is done. I actually cannot wait for the weekend to come. And the week just has started. Okay, perfect. This is not short, too short. So yeah, to be honest, I think building parade floats and everything is just super, super difficult. I struggled a lot in the early days when I had early access because it was just super overwhelming with all the possibilities we got. And yeah, but in the end, it's super fun. And at least for me and for my building style and everything, I just realized, and I told this a friend yesterday as well, more is more. I think for parades, that just works out. More is more, and that's fine. So I'm wondering if we... Maybe we should just, like, get in there. Hey yo, greetings to Cologne. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Have you survived Christopher Street Day? Like, is this too... No, I think it works. Bonsai, have you been playing like the first game, or are you just new to the whole franchise? Yeah, tips on making videos. Just, yeah, stay in your schedule. Set some goals that you want to achieve. And yeah, even if it's frustrating sometimes, just go on. It's worth it one day. And I'm still in the early stages. So... I'm super slowly building today. It's always hard. On live streams, I don't make that much progress because it's always hard to focus on talking and building. But... okay. And there I got an offset in there. This needs to move. There. Perfect. Yeah, it feels like it's not 100% properly aligned. But I think now from here on, yeah, from here on I would, no, maybe already here. Sorry guys, I'm just thinking out loud. Yeah, maybe that's better. Maybe that's better. Yeah, in terms of possibilities and everything, I just think that Planet Coaster 2 is so much better than the first game. And it was kind of obvious that it needs some time to get everything we want in the game. With a, like a sequel, but they are on a good way. I want to add like a second small dark ride scene in here. Yeah, this is on my wish list as well, and also on my suggestion. Yeah, my Ziri just got active because I said shitty. Oh gosh. That's also on my list, or on my wish list I provided to Frontier when they asked for feedback. So yeah, let's see. Let's see where this all goes. I think we just need to go a little to the right and... yeah, perfect. So this is now the building. Perfect. Have we ever seen them going down there? No, let's take a look. Because I'm wondering if it's too fast. No, it's okay. It is okay. Perfect. Now the only question is, how many boats can we get on there? Like 3, 4... Yeah, we can only add 4. But what if we get into block section? Then it's only 3. Well, that's sad. What if... like, is it possible to get back there? Edit mode. What if I add more? Like, does it need to be this? $2.5. Is it then already possible to add more, or what's the logic? Okay. That is good to know. How about having... nope. Sorry, sometimes I'm still trying to find out some things. Okay, it also works with block breaks. So, oh, then it's up to 6 already. That's great. I think... yeah, I wonder why there hasn't happened too much to the water park part of the game. But I think it has some reasons. Like 6 boats. And if we set the minimum interval to 15 seconds... and I want to have the standard boats, like the blue boats, not the pirate ones. That's amazing. Okay, so now 15 seconds. This should already be up there, halfway. Perfect. Hi, Paulton's fan. I assume you are from the UK, so welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is about the hotels and everything. I probably think... my guess is that they actually initially planned to have 4 DLCs this year, but there happened something internally. I mean, we all know that the CEO of Frontier has changed in January, and maybe there have been some readjustments, and they needed to delay the Parades DLC from April to June. And that's why there was one DLC less, and also one, like, we had a free update in April, but I probably think that hotels could be something that comes next. Yeah. I'm not sure if in September or... I just thought about the aspect of hotels, for example, with, like, if you think of a spooky Halloween thingy for September, then I could also see something like hotels in there because your guests, like if you, with the new entertainment tab, I could also imagine that we get something like walkthrough mazes or something like this. And that's why I also thought that it would be a possibility to actually get something like, yeah, evening, more like we have fireworks already, but the evenings in your parks could get more important with those walkthrough attractions. So I'm wondering if this could be a thing. I'm not really sure. But this would all pay into the reason for having like hotels sooner than later. Like, is this now? This would then be... It's 2. Hey, Mrs. T-Rex, welcome. How did your editing day went? Sorry, my brain. Already quite late. Okay, it's 8. Not that late. So now how we will do this. We need to get... Oh gosh. May we angle snap, and then we're going to get this to 0.5. Edit mode. Confirm. Mrs. Otherwise, I really love playing. Yes, me too. I finished one video, so pretty good. That's amazing. Congratulations, T-Rex. The main thing I'm struggling with coasters since I'm a bit of a perfectionist. Yeah. Well, you see how I'm placing this last part of this coaster just to make it right. So I feel you. I absolutely feel you. And now I want to have like, maybe we could also add 2 more. 1 more. 7. 7 is perfect. So we are having 7 water coaster boats. We got this thing right and we are ready to test it for the first time. Entire layout. Okay. Like, what's happening? Why aren't they entering the station? Is it not connected? Oh, it's... Yeah, okay, got it. I think there were no drive tires. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Amazing. So we now got this whole thing. Have you already uploaded some videos? Like, is there something I can take a look at already? Or are you still in the phase of recording your first content? So, yes, you, Bonsai, I am asking you. Let's go for scenery theme pirate because we are in a pirate area. And I thought, what about like having this kind of... Yeah, don't worry. It's taking some time to get used to everything and just get started. That's just normal, I would say. Maybe... Oh, Gemma, my day. My day was busy and somewhat stressful, but it's over, mostly. No, it was okay-ish. I'm just ready for vacation, to be honest. I'm so tired of everything. I'm wondering. Yeah. I think we need to move all of this up. You got like, you're back on Monday. But then soon there is Gamescom. I cannot wait. I'm still thinking about getting branded t-shirts from my channel. Let's see. I don't want to seem like a weird guy. Do you have branded shirts for your channel? Like a cute Mrs. T-Rex hoodie or something? Maybe a hoodie is too warm in August at Gamescom. Hopefully we don't have 40 degrees or something like this. This would be horrible. My little kitty cat is awake. She's looking around. Okay, so basically this will be 100%. Yes, if you say so, then I will do. I can't wait to meet my favorite creators at Gamescom. This will be a fanboy moment. So I think I will take care of it next week because it's still... I have lots of time during my holiday to create stuff like branded shirts and everything. Oh, I know what you mean. I hate when the gremlins come and make everything tighter in your closet. So then let's go for a wooden structure, or just wood. Wooden pieces. I mean, we could go for something like this. I think that's just how life goes. Chocolate always wins. It's just too delicious. Mama! I don't know if you can hear her, but our little kitty cat just woke up and she's shouting at me. Hey. Hmm? she's mad. I have no clue what she wants. Meow, meow. Can you hear her? She's really screaming at me. Yes, now she's sitting here, hugging the wall. And I'm petting her. Bonsai, that's a really hard question. I need to get back to you on this because I'm super bad at names. All my coaster names are always the same. The racer, the wooden coaster. I'm super bad in naming things. Sorry, 1 second. I'm wondering if she doesn't like that I'm talking in English because she's not used to it. Because I usually talk German to her. Weird. That's what she always does, and I have no clue what she wants. What about the fire chaser? Sorry, that just came in my mind. Is it medieval enough? I have no clue. The big lord sounds also weird. Oh gosh, I'm so bad at this. Yeah, I think so too, that it is the English, because I never talk English during the day. Obviously, why should I? And I assume that she's confused why I'm talking so weirdly. At least in her opinion. I can teach you German words. Like, what do you need for your trip? By the way, do you already know your details? I guess not, because you're off from work and you don't want to ask, which I fully get. Maybe let's put the water well in here. Now she's eating grass. Which cat doesn't love a good... Oh gosh. Sorry, 1 second. My headphones just decided that they don't work anymore. So. So, the water well. That's an open. We need to cover those flickering edges. Well, instead of hello, you say hallo. That's very easy. And how are you is wie geht's? Sorry, I can't hear myself. Why can't I hear myself suddenly? That's super weird. Hello, hello. No clue. Let's just ignore it. Should we like put like a treasure chest? I mean, we got this shipwreck already here. So I don't want to place it here again. But maybe we can just go for something like this. Scaffolding. Speed limit traffic sign. Like what? Adrian, what are you talking about? Yeah, so Gemma, you say wie geht's and bye is tschüss. Or just say bye. That's also fine. You are very welcome. Where are my plans? Here and here. Amy, stop it. 1 second. Again? Yeah. Rindfleisch-Etikettungsüberwachungsaufgabenübertragungsgesetz. Okay, wow, that's very German. So I'm just wondering. That sounds good, Bonsai. Quite a good schedule. We want wood. Maybe we could also go for some parts like this. And Adrian, I don't kill the cat. She was just like... The last few days she was in a really bad mood. I think it's too hot for her as well. But yeah, what shall I do? It's out of my control. So we are looking for some wooden pieces. No, we got a mobile AC. That's fine for now, but it's quite loud and our cat sometimes is also annoyed by it. So yeah, we are not always turning it on. 1 second, she's jumping on. She's an attention hoe. I cannot accept that. Just 1 second again. I don't know what she's doing. Okay, she's on her climbing wall, so I think. Hi, Lyra was on Twitch. Thank you for joining. Welcome to the stream. Maybe we should go for something like some wooden crates. Should be fine. Still. And small barrels. Oh, she jumped on her wall, Adrian. I mean, that's good. That's what it's for. But then... but then she's... I think she has zoomies at the moment. She's going crazy. Is this something that pirates did, like stocks? I think so. Our pirates did that. I'm deciding on that now. And this is the thing I wanted for... Oh yes, Anna, I could imagine you so well getting a crazy stitching cat lady. That's what I got in mind for you. Thanks for following on Insta, Lyra Boss. That's super kind. Get up. Sorry, I'm mixing in some German. Okay, my client is going crazy. I'm just reading German emails. So where's the chat? Anna, you have a climbing garden made of boxes, books, and other stuff. Yes. Who is climbing there? Anna, are you climbing on your books? The imagination of that is hilarious. It is hilarious. Nope. X. Which towers? My towers? Like these ones? Like what towers are you talking about? My towers? Or your towers? Adrian's tower? Towers? Which towers? Or the towers of books? Ah, now I got it. Sorry, my brain again. Of course. Oh gosh. So I think we need... Let's edit the coaster. Don't worry, they fall on their feet. It's like with bad people. Bad people always fall on their feet. So we need to recolor this one. And I would say we are going for a very dark brown. This one, brown. And the last one, brown. So everything's brown. Okay. Okay. Like, Why is climbing Adrian's tower that dangerous? Like, I'm not sure if I want to ask those questions. Please don't answer. No worries, you didn't miss anything. We are just talking shit. We are just talking shit. And I'm recoloring my track pieces. So, we got dark tracks indoors now that it looks fine. Perfect. The water looks so good. And then I think we can... Here's the queue starting, going around here, up there. Jealous Dragon. Oh gosh, guys, what are you talking about? I'm really afraid of talking about things with you. Adrian, are you going to come to Gamescom? Please do so. You need to find out something about the newest games on Earth. And of course, if we type wood in there, we won't find any. Can we? Like, is there natural water? This is too dirty. Clear water. I don't like it so high. Yeah, this is better. I just want a small pond. And then we are going for some gravel. Gravel down in the hole. Gravel everywhere. Perfect. That is perfect. I think we have 10 to 15 minutes more in the stream today. So let's make the best out of it. And go for some rocks. Rock cutting software. I'd love the stitching videos and stuff, but I really spent much money for 2 or 3 videos. Do you have an Apple computer or Windows, like Microsoft? What's your setup, girl? Asking for a friend. Not really. Yes, I think this is perfectly. What was the answer? No Apple merch for me. Okay, so I pack all my Apple stickers. You won't get any of them. Cutting software on a Mac, on an Apple, on Microsoft Windows. Windows. Well, I have no clue, to be honest. Windows Movie Maker, is this still a thing? I have no clue. On Apple, I could name you like 5 things, even 3 ones. But on Windows, maybe if Windows Movie Maker is still a thing, then you're good to go. But if not, then you're not. Random scale. Let's go from 15 to 35. And random rotation. Perfect. And then we are going to align to surface. That's what I'm currently using really a lot, is the random rotation and random scale, because it adds so much more flexibility with the rocks. And it looks so much more realistic if you add those smaller, glimpsy, cute little rocks in there. What a pity. But Cologne is such a beautiful city. You can bring her with you. Then we get some drinks. An Aperol Spritz. Or 2. Oh, yeah. I see the problem. Bonsai, please go for a single rail coaster. That's like the raid, not raid, what is it called? The Raptor. Random rotation off, and then we set this to this. Yeah, I completely forgot. She can watch us while we enjoy our spritzes. That's not a good idea. I already thought that when I said it out loud. Adrian, maybe then you're just coming with us to Orlando instead of Cologne. Maybe that's a better option. Okay, perfect. This looks already great. Jumping in there. Perfect. And then going up that hill. Then into this final drop. Splish splash. Oh, guys, you're shady. I'm just giving options. I'm just giving options. entertaining options. So let's see what happens if we add this like here. Then we want this around here. And the winner of the Orlando resort visit for 1 week with a second person is Adrienne. That's how I do giveaways. You guys are shady as hell. What a big palm tree bush. Yeah. That's nice. Oh Lord. So the idea is now that these pirate buildings, I want to have like a pirate kind of city, like a pirate town. This will all be pirate themed buildings with the wooden coaster passing by. I just realized that I'm super bad in placing signs because, like, yeah. What the hell did I do here? That's when you build your stuff late at night. For 10 years, that's long. That's really long. Okay, so in 10 years, I'm 42 and you are older. Well, so we will then go in 10 years. Maybe we can, if you behave well, we can cut it down to 10, like 5 years or something like this. I absolutely see the chance for that. But you need to behave well. Please behave well. I'm wondering on what kind of devices you are watching my stream. Just like wondering if you're watching on a phone or on a computer or what is it? What's your chosen device? I mean, we can hire everything if needed. Just let me know what I need to hire. Then let's go. Then just want to have like something like this. The stitching pattern, great. I'm just wondering if we should like build something like a waterfall. So let's see, waterfall top 10 meters. And then we got the bottom. Oh, Bonsai, that's really hard to tell. I love to watch Geekism at the moment a lot, but also Mineral. My good friend Pixel Wes. Yeah, there are a lot of guys out there, guys and girls. That's definitely hard to tell. I don't really have a favorite. So this will be the opening scene of our water coaster. Like, it's not fully done, obviously, but you can see the direction we are going. And let's take a look. Maybe, yeah, I think this is the Everest moment where the train is going up there. And you can also see the splashes behind there. That's actually amazing. We just need to make sure that, like, people, can they see it from here? Yeah, they can see this, but I think we need to make sure that from, like, there needs to be a viewing platform that you get a perfect view up there and that they can take photos of this whole section. I just love it. I think this will, like, look at this. This is the perfect sideline. That's amazing. Who wants to get a, like, before we end today's stream, who wants to get a quick preview of what's coming to Brimwood? Just want to make sure that I'm not oversaving something wrong. I'm really happy with the result. That's really, really great. I think it will take some more streams to finish everything, but we are making good progress. So let's jump into everything we can spot in Brimwood. And then we need to end for today. The game is loading. Brimwood, Brimwood. Whoop, whoop. Yes, girls, I'm crazy. So let's take a look. I think not too much has changed here. We are still, like, I actually built, talking about Orlando, after returning from Orlando, I built this little train here, because this will be the main attraction in my kiddies area. And the kiddie area is already marked. It starts here. Here will be an entrance. There will be an entrance. And there will be an entrance. And the kiddie area is going around here completely. And then I focused mostly on building everything here. So the first thing, like the dark ride building, sorry, the dark ride enclosure is already happened. Then I built this station with the new small town set from the parades pack, which worked absolutely perfect for what I've planned here. I enclosed my gift shop. Let's jump quickly in here. It just needs some light, but then the gift shop is mostly done. And from here, you can get a nice view onto the coaster. Doesn't this look great? I'm super proud of it because it looks so good. You can literally see outside and spot the launch track, get a nice view. It's super exciting. And yeah, back here into the coaster station, which is also kind of great. And then you get out of here and down there. I need to escape because I have connected the paths. And then I started the facades here. This is my next big project that I'm just replacing those placeholders. So we will get some more Main Street French buildings here. The queue line completely done for the small kiddie coaster. It goes in here, like it starts here in a French garden with a little fountain. There is a coffee shop. And then it goes beneath the big hall. So yeah, it's still work in progress. But on the other side, you can get a glimpse of the outside part. So I already built the exits through the buildings and everything. Guests are waiting in line here around this little garden. And I think it looks just great. Then it gets indoors and comes back. I just love it. Honestly, I really love it. And then the queue, I try to really focus on the details, like to have something like here with the concrete pieces going up and down, to have like more three-dimensional stuff and everything, not just having one layer. I just want to make it right. We need some nettings here still because people could just throw out things. But I think it looks so great. And when a coaster comes out here, it's super cool. And then the queue line goes back there. Alongside the lounge track, I have hidden everything behind the hatches. And then it's going indoors here into a very tight... Yeah, I need to get rid of this coaster support as it looks. Into a really tight, narrow thingy. Yeah, so that's it basically. This is the whole coaster area. So there's a lot more to come, but it takes hours to build everything. And yeah, we are making progress, slow and steady. But I think in the end, this will be absolutely worth it. And I'm super proud of this little section because if guests are sitting here and the train goes by really, really close to the floor, I want to have fencing and everything that it just looks realistic again. And that it's working out how it should be. Yeah. I think this already, it's such a nice perspective. If I turn off the UI, I just love it. I just love it with this. Yeah. I think this is going to be great. But I also think this park series will take until I'm dead. So yeah, and I haven't built on my big Intermin coaster. It's still the first part, but I'm still in love with my manor. My entrance manor, I'm in love with it. I think that's the best window structure I've ever built. But let's see how this all turns out. Yep. That's what I have done for Brimwood the last couple of days. And this is how we end today's stream. I thank you all for watching. Thanks for staying loyal to my channel. I cannot wait. I think I will stream next week again. I think there's no issue with my schedule. And yeah, this will be the last stream, or not really the last stream. I think there's one more after that, or I am on holiday. But be sure I have prepared a lot of content, so you won't get bored when I'm away. Thank you all for watching. Have a great evening, and I see you in my next stream. Enjoy!